live. Like, I think I was talking with Phantom and Savvy, like, it was like a couple months ago, and all three of us were like, has anybody heard from Semper? You know, I hope he's doing all right, and you know all this stuff. And wow, we kind of feared the worst because we knew he had the issues and everything. So yeah, I'm glad he's well, or as well as he can be, I guess.
Can you guys invite Quixotic to this chat?
Okay. What's going on, guys?
Hey, Quix!
Hey. Who's what?
Quixotic.
Wow.
What number were you? You were like league number
8 or 9. I think it was 8.
You were the last person
I was the last person to finish. Right, I was the last person to join to make a full raid team.
Right. That's crazy.
Nice.
That's Quixotic, man. He was I think at times we were competing for DPS.
Yeah.
Back then.
No. Back then I was originally controlling, but you had asked me to be a DPS.
Yeah. He finished. He was the original 8.
Are you in the league hall?
We are in the league hall, the Night Watch.
Okay, joining, logging in now. Yeah, I was originally mental controller until they went live with Light. They were supposed to go live with Light on launch, but it was delayed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. 9 years ago. And since then, anything new with you? 9 years ago?
No. You know, my son is now 10.
Right.
Yeah, right. 9, sorry. You know, he's now 9. He's correcting me now. New job.
Okay.
Couple of promotions. You know, it's been things have been moving.
Wow. So if you're just tuning in, this is the 9th anniversary streaming special with the Justice Knights, and DCUO has I don't know, if you're just logging in, you should have a free gift. You guys see that little gift icon on your screen?
Yeah, I saw it.
If you're watching it, the DCUO did that especially for us. It's the special Justice Knights anniversary gift from MEPS to you guys. So don't forget to claim that. Which I just did.
I thought they also included the 25% off deal for us.
Oh, right. That's correct, Daddy D. There is a 25% off a year, all membership.
Well, not just a year. Like all memberships is 25% off
all membership.
Right now. I think until February 3rd or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, they want to see members come back. They especially want to see Justice Knight members come back.
Yeah, it's very specific. He said very specifically,
yeah.
This is in honor of the Justice Knight's 9th anniversary.
I think he's really trying to, Meps is really trying to butter us up, because, like, he's been, we've tried to get him to interview on our show, for the past, since, like, June, but we run out of time every week, and I think this is kind of his way of saying, hey, you know, I'm going to give you these things, maybe we can actually do that interview, you know, on the next episode kind of thing.
Right.
I keep hinting at him. You know, if maybe if you had Kevin Conroy with you, that kind of, you know.
Oh yeah, we would definitely make more time
right.
on our stream. So for all those who's just joining, I don't know if you guys know, some of the older members, every Thursday night we do Thursday nights on Twitch, and that's usually on twitch.tv/DaddyDangerous78.
Yeah, I'm still working on changing that. I'm gonna change it, but
and
yes,
yeah, and I will guest host from time to time if needed. Unfortunately for everyone else, I will be guest hosting. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But then on Sundays, we also do Sunday Night Live around 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
Yes,
that's more straight.
It's okay.
And from time to time, yeah, it's alright.
It's a thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, I guess I host that too, and if you're lucky enough, Daddy Dangerous hosts that one instead of me. It's a much better show than my show. But yeah.
Still need to get used to Daddy Dangerous. I'm stuck on Chance.
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, it was. I never could obviously get the name Chance, and I was never really happy with the pronouns or whatever that I'd put ahead of it. And it was actually my kid, one of my kids one day, because I had an alt that I think her and I kind of both came up with Daddy Dangerous. And the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, you know, I really like that name. It's really sticking, you know. So I ended up deleting the alt and changing Chance over. And I mean, I think I still have the name Chance on my friends list in the event someone, you know, gives up the game or deletes the character or whatever. And if I notice it disappeared on my friends list, then I'm of course jump on there and you know, at least claim the name on an alt temporarily. But yeah, it's been that way for, gosh, now what, a couple years, Knife? Maybe 3 years, something like that? Or I maybe changed to Daddy Dangerous?
It's very hard to address him when we're trying to, like, in the middle of a raid. It's like, do I call him Daddy? Because that's kind of weird.
You do.
Like,
I
have a hard time calling you Daddy.
I would prefer.
Like, hey, Daddy, Daddy, can you pull this? Can you take aggro, Daddy? Like, it's so weird.
And funny that you bring up Semper earlier, Rode. I remember a time when I created that alt, and I think I joined a group with Semper, and he saw the name. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not calling you that." There was no sense of humor in his voice whatsoever. It was just straight, "Yeah, I'm not calling you that." Okay.
Who's your daddy?
And he's a former Marine, so I'm not going to argue with the guy.
Yeah, those guys you don't want to go messing with.
We got Road. Wow, Brand, Trieste. Nice.
I'm still waiting for Bren to get on mic because he is.
I know.
He is. I have told him for years that he has one sexy voice, and he's not gracing us with it right now. That's ratings gold on the stream right now. Bren getting on and talking.
I could have an easily 457 viewers. Oh, 457 views. If you were to talk.
We need to record him doing like one of our intros, you know, so we can keep that going.
I know.
Knife, how's Vank?
How's who?
Vanquisher.
Vanquisher. I I thought he'd be on. To be honest with you, he might be on. I told him about it.
He's brooding in a corner somewhere.
He's somewhere. He's somewhere. Yeah. You know, I stopped by today. Vanquisher happens to be my brother, and I stopped by his place today, and he was like, I sent a message, and I assume you guys saw the message via the website, but I guess he didn't, because he was there telling me, oh, by the way, did you know today is January 11th? Like, yeah, I sent you a message, dude. Like, what the hell? You didn't get it? But he said he'll try to make it. He's currently, I don't know if I can say this, but he's currently working for the government, so I don't know if he wants to make any kind of presence anymore. I don't know. The DOJ, so.
Oh, that's even worse.
Interestingly,
right.
Interestingly enough, for those that don't know, and anyone watching that maybe gets on the DC forums, Quixotic is actually a developer for the game.
Yes.
Or,
yes, I am.
Oh yeah. How so? You want to explain that story?
Oh, yeah, 11 years ago, I was at Comic-Con, and they kind of said, hey, you want to come program for us? And I said, sure, why not? Then nothing else better to do. So, they slapped me in front of a computer, and next thing you know, I'm on the forums making the games, I mean, if you look at Ace Chemicals, man, that's all me.
I wonder why I kept getting stuck in the wall there.
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Bren! Is that Bren?
Yes.
working.
I just turned it on. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
It is
somebody-
Bren's
Yeah, I gotta turn him on.
It took a while to find the mic, but I did find it.
Sorry,
Well-
I gotta go towel off. I'll be right back.
Oh man, Bren has been the Justice Knights a long-time member, almost like a rock, like a person to. When things got tough, I did look to Bren Singer to give me the heart, the truth of things. Like I for a couple years. We've been through a couple things.
We've been through a bunch of things, yes.
Yeah, there were fun things. There were some good times, some challenging times. Yeah.
Sound like an old married couple.
It's
Best
still
times
kind
was
of
worst
always
times.
was fun, though.
Oh, I wish an old married couple. Wait, what?
Certainly old.
Let me see. Who do we have here?
Virgo, we haven't seen him in a bit. Nice to see him back.
Virgo. Very nice of you to log in, man. Hope everything is doing good.
Damn! I'm watching the Titans-Ravens game online. It's 28-6 Tennessee.
Aw.
Damn, so much for Baltimore.
You know, I said I was going to take pictures, and I actually failed to do so.
I tried taking video, but it didn't really work out too well.
Yeah.
Just of like a circle shot of everybody here, but
Valencia Viper, I remember seeing Bren Singer in the game ages ago. What do you mean by that? You just knew about him? The famous
Probably
Bren
means that
Singer?
he's old.
We've still been kind of working on talking him back into playing regularly with us, but I don't know. He went over to the Switch side, and I don't know how long
And
that
Ben
was.
is that too.
We see you on the
Only
go.
a short flame too.
Yeah.
I only logged in today to claim the 100 advance.
We tried
Wow.
to we've been trying to get a campaign going on Twitter hashtag make DCUO cross-platform, but I don't think it's been working too well.
No. Apparently, Fly, you want to break the news to Daddy Dangerous about Minecraft?
Oh, yeah. Minecraft's going full cross-platform.
So
even Minecraft goes cross-platform.
Minecraft and Fortnite and Destiny.
Dauntless.
Dauntless.
Dauntless?
I've been playing that a little bit here and there. That's going full cross-platform. I know Destiny 2 is cross-save right now, but they're working on going full cross-platform.
Yeah, it's in the works, but they said it will happen.
And I've been saying for the longest time, when this game even came out, they had a great PvP thing going on. You got a game like Fortnite that is all about arenas and fighting each other and stuff like that. This game has the perfect vessel to do that. You know, heroes versus villains. And unfortunately, the PvP has kind of gone by the wayside a little bit, so maybe that's something they're working on, or maybe it's people will say online that you can't monetize PvP, so you know that's why they're not really working on it too much. But who knows? Hopefully here soon they'll do something to the PvP side to get more interest in that.
Hey, Daddy D.
Yep.
Do you happen to have that, do you have that Trivia Pursuit handy?
Oh my.
Yeah.
You want me to get that going?
I think it's time. I'll play the music.
Well, I can do the music. Let me. I don't have to.
Let me do the music so that there's no echo.
Give me 2 minutes.
Trivia Pursuit?
I'm sure that's what your wife says all the time.
Just hang on.
As long as Judge is not in charge of gaming.
Right.
That was bad.
So your current active knights, guys. We have Fly, Judge, Star, Static, Obsidian, Storm. We have K, aka Amethyst, Obsidian. Arcane Healing is brand new. Alas, Barbara Gravestone, aka Massachusetts Knights. The Knight, sorry. Star Maverick, I don't know if I mentioned Star Maverick, but and Manchuto. Can't forget Manchuto. And of course,
OP Manchuto.
OP Manchuto. He's actually, if you guys did get back in the game, he would be the person. If you're into the DPS numbers, he is a beast. He's hard to beat, man. He's always top Justice Knights DPS numbers. So if you are to get back, he would be the person that.
Oh, you guys talking about me again?
No, we weren't talking about the person that that's just okay. We're talking about the person. Person, but yeah.
Alright.
So, are you ready?
1975. You got that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Ready?
This is it's gonna take a long time, so you might want to put that sucker on repeat.
No, it's on repeat. Ready?
Alright. Yeah.
Make sure it's louder. That time, folks.
This really sounds like a bad porno.
That's the beauty of it.
Alright.
Hope you guys took the notes.
Yeah. We're gonna start with. I'm just gonna go right on down the list as far as the current voice channel. Amethyst Obsidian.
Shit.
Question for you. That is coming in loud, man. Let me turn you down just a moment.
Yeah. Let me bring it down a little bit. Is that better?
Sure.
It's like almost gone now.
This is actually a part of the show that we do every Thursday. It's pop quiz. So just do your best to answer whatever question that comes your way.
Yes.
Be gentle.
Thinking back to your childhood, what bird builds the largest nests?
Is this a trick question, or is this like an actual answer to this?
I am reading from Trivial Pursuit Junior, the 1996 edition.
So think 90s, okay? Just think 90s.
Oh, God.
Anything after 1996, just forget it. It doesn't relate.
Right. So
Pluto is still a planet.
Thinking back to your childhood, what bird builds the largest nest?
Big Bird.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Oh, come on!
So correct answer would be the bald eagle.
Okay, I was... Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, I didn't know
Next question is, Las. I'm never gonna say that right. Las, you on mic?
Yep.
Judges? Alright, good answer.
If that's it.
The question was, for those who didn't hear, are you on mic? His answer was, yep.
Oh, there you go. Good answer.
Yeah.
Ah, come on, Matt.
Wah, wah.
Barbara Gravestone. Your question. If you were a monster, what baseball field would you call home? If you were a green monster.
Fenway Park.
That is correct. Alright, we're
The monster.
we got two correct answers.
Go Justice Knights.
Brent Singer. I should pull up my my thing here. Brent Singer, this question is specifically for you.
Okay.
And my computer's loading. You're not getting a trivia question, by the way. Well, you are, but you're not getting the Trivial Pursuit trivia question. Brent Singer.
All right.
Who stole one of our league leaders and started their own Justice Knights on Switch?
Ben Rhodes.
That is correct.
Oh, man.
Commander Barnes. I don't know if Commander Barnes is in the chat channel.
He is in the channel, I think.
Commander? Can you hear me, Commander?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, you can type if you don't.
We'll go with that. That is correct.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Good answer.
Next question. Judge... What? Libra? No. Judge Lore. I'm not...
Looks like Judge Libra to me.
Hey, Judge Libra. There he is. Oh, I better turn him up. He's real quiet. Hold on. Gotta be able to hear the answer. Judge, thinking back to your first kiss,
Oh god.
What 3 characters work for Rice Krispies?
I knew that'd go down a dark current.
First kiss, Rice Krispies.
I'll repeat the question. Thinking back to your first kiss, what 3 characters work for Rice Krispies?
Oh, gosh.
Don't know, man. I hate your questions. Your questions suck.
Crackle. Snap, crackle, pop.
And pop.
What's that got to do with my first kiss? none of that shit happened.
Absolutely nothing!
I'm so sorry, but we have some nice parting gifts.
It was awkward, and it was a family member. What the hell? What else do you want to know?
Wait, what?
Oh, what?
Thanks for bringing it up, ass.
Catch a fly.
Man.
Yellow.
Thinking back to that time in Walmart.
You know the one.
What are conches and periwinkles?
Shelf.
That is correct. There's the tech guy.
Yeah, sorry.
Gotta wake him up, man.
I know. He's tech guy's he wants a pay raise. I don't know. He's getting tired of being paid in pizza.
Well, here's the answer. Here's pay raise.
There you go.
Manchuto.
Manchuto.
Name a food that you would eat in the men's locker room.
Wait a minute. Why does he get the easy questions? It's bullshit.
I said this is going down a very wrong road.
An apple. Oh man.
Is that your final answer?
He says an apple. Judges?
What?
Not taco.
I ate an apple. Wash it.
Definitely not tacos.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch tacos.
More like sausages.
I was thinking sausage, definitely.
Oh man.
Can we record that and get that on our loop?
Eat sausage.
While we're on the subject, Quixotic, your question.
Yeah.
What color
What's
is
the
an
question?
eggplant? What color is an eggplant?
Purple.
That is correct.
Correct.
Magenta. With a green top.
While on the subject.
Yeah. Again, while we're on the subject, Road, your question. How many pockets does a pool table have?
How many what?
How many pockets does a pool table have?
6.
Correct.
That is correct.
He's better than our tech guy.
Static
I didn't even need to
Obsidian
look that
Storm.
up on Google quick.
Static Obsidian Storm. Your question. Static. Who had the highest DPS in the first raid tonight?
I'm gonna go with what raid?
That was a trick question. We didn't raid tonight.
Fail. Big time fail.
Next question.
I was gonna say, it probably would have been Manchuto.
Probably would have been.
And seeing as how we just had, oh no, he logged in and he logged back out. Am I reading that right?
No, I
Oh,
still have him on.
Oh, he's just not in
And
his
we have
channel.
codified.
I'm sending it. I'm sending it right now.
And
If somebody does have a keyboard, type it in league chat that there is in their channel, and if they need an invite, still, I sent everybody one. So.
There he is, I think. Benjamin Rhodes. We're gonna jump back up because I'm going alphabetically here, but we're doing some questions. Your question.
Hello.
Your question, Ben. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Judges.
That was it.
Follow-up question, Ben.
Yes.
Who stole one of our league leaders instead of their own Justice Knights on Switch?
I believe at one point that might have been me.
That is correct. Trias.
I love the white little dick.
Trias, your question. I don't know if he's got his mic going or not. I hope so. I haven't heard his voice in a long time either.
He's in the chat channel, so we should be good.
Trias, staying with the theme of the previous questions, what's the largest and most aggressive snake in the world?
King Cobra.
Really holding back the bad jokes.
The largest snake?
The largest and most aggressive snake in the world. Trias,
I know the answer to that. I know the answer to that one.
I do too.
It's attached to him.
What did he say?
He
said it's attached to him.
It's attached to me. Or him.
Oh. But I'm over here.
You know, I gotta say, for a Trivial Pursuit Junior game, it's pretty,
It's pretty out there, yeah.
Kids grow up quickly these days.
Oh my.
What was the year again?
1996.
Yeah. Not many people were. A lot of things, I guess.
Valencia Vipera, your question. Thinking back to the first time you made love.
Oh. Oh.
How many
Trivial Pursuit Junior?
How many people perform in a quartet?
I think he's ad-libbing.
Well, this is the kids' version.
That is correct. You remembered. Winding down to the last few here. At least that are in
Codified
chat
just
too.
joined us.
Virgo, your question. Once again, thinking back to the first time that you... Oh my, Quix's butt is right in my camera view. Stay tuned to my stream, and it's
that's the story. It's the story of my life.
Oh, well, we gotta hear that story, I guess. Now you bring it up.
You have to see it to believe it.
Oh, we all saw it. We all saw it.
You gonna post that on Discord?
Valencia, what reptile can make the loudest sound? I hope he can hear me. I'm really surprised he's not on Miss Victory right now.
Right now. Okay. You type something yet?
No. What
As far as I can
reptile
tell, everybody's in channel.
can
So.
make the loudest sound? Is your question, Valencia Reptile? Not reptile. Valencia.
Have a good night, Brad.
Too many names. Valencia Vipera.
And there's Spring.
See
Brad,
you
you
next
better be
year.
back before next year. I will come find you. I have a general idea of the state you live in, Glenn, and I will come find you.
See you later. Bye.
Bye, Brian. Valencia answered, it is his ex-wife.
I mean, I didn't realize you were. I didn't realize you were into alligators, pal. But yes.
Are you from Florida?
Virgo, your question. I suppose staying with the theme. What do spelunkers explore?
Wait, can anybody answer the question, or we have to wait?
I know the answer.
It's for
We have to
Virgo.
wait for Virgo. Yes. For Virgo.
He's awake. He's moving. He's changing outfits. Virgo, are you there? Give us a sign, Virgo.
No pun intended.
All right, we'll pass the question on to. I know Midori just logged in. Give it a go, Midori. What do spelunkers explore? Keep it PG-13, please.
Caves, correct.
Caves.
Cracks? Yeah, cracks. What kind of cracks?
I know we had someone else. Codified logged in. Codified, are you with us here?
Yes. He's answering.
Judges?
Are nice.
Ding, ding,
Very
ding.
nice. Good
Deep,
job.
sometimes dry, wet, sometimes dry. Yeah, the dry ones are the rough ones.
Wait, what time is it? Okay, we're good. It's 10:51. We're good. As long as we're after 9.
Wiley Bill. Wiley Bill.
So yes, Uncle Dangerous. Yeah, see, he's like, he can't call you daddy, so you Uncle.
Yeah. Again, staying with the theme of the evening, which you'd think would be the anniversary special, and it's kind of turned a whole different direction. What baseball position is known as the hot corner?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Judges?
Third.
It's third base.
Third base.
That would be third base.
Third base. The wonderful base.
If we have anyone else, I thought I saw Unfading Bullet. I think that's Midori, right?
That's Static Obsidian stuff.
Static. Okay.
Okay.
I think then
Wiley Bill.
that was Wiley's answer. That was Wiley's.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
question.
The one in the corner.
Then I guess final question for Knife Edge.
Oh,
Knife.
sausage. My answer is sausage.
Once again, thinking back to the first time you made love.
Sausage.
Which side should you mount a horse from?
From the back.
From the back.
From the back.
The correct answer is the left side. Knife.
Yep.
Aww.
On the left.
I will get one of these days.
What side did the Falcon always mount Captain
That's
America from? On the left. On your left.
And that's our questions. It took a little longer tonight. We have quite the turnout.
Yeah. That was a special edition of Pop Quiz.
We're gonna rename that at some point because that doesn't really go with the theme of the.
No, it doesn't.
Of
That's close enough.
Of the stream, but
It's close enough. Oh man.
Yeah.
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 So I'm surprised HawkX is not on.
Who? What?
Quick. Quick.
What? Alright, time to go to bed. Good night.
I know. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, he would have received that message. That message that you guys got on the website. Yeah.
Yeah,
Technically a member of the website.
We had considered a few times bringing HawkX back into it just for streaming purposes alone.
Yeah, I'd subscribe with reminders. We'll do that.
That would definitely be ratings gold right there. Other ideas we've come up with would be...
I haven't even thought about that in like 10 years.
Yeah. We had considered doing a JK calendar, like a fireman calendar.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
But because clearly, if you watch anything on Twitch, good chance you're gonna run across someone, some lady just randomly talking about things with half of her boobs falling out, or whatever the case may
that girl
be.
that you and Knife share?
No, that's Knife's girlfriend, and that's actually
my girlfriend. Why is it gotta be my girlfriend?
Because you were the one
See,
that brought
Knife
it
told
up.
us the other day that you both share.
And I want to say I think
I got
Fly.
nothing.
I want to say it's Fly listens to her to go to bed.
No, I do not.
No, maybe it's not Fly. Someone in here, because she does the like the
ASMR.
Yeah. And someone in here, maybe I don't know who it was, but they.
I mentioned I listen to ASMR when I go to bed, but
gotcha,
not specifically her.
Okay.
Hawk did
Yeah,
stream
it's just you and Knife that share. Nobody else.
Oh.
Nobody else touches your woman.
No,
Oh, she's definitely not
I don't
my
know if Hawk actually streamed us on Twitch. I know he one of the reasons he's no longer in the league was he was streaming himself defending our honor.
A little too harshly.
And that resulted in some. So for our viewers out there, and newer members, older members, Hawk was probably like the whitest guy you've ever met, and he actually did have a superpower, and that was to change his ethnicity at the drop of a hat, like just depending on the environment that he was around. And
he's pretty good though.
This was a guy also that had put a message up on our website, an image of a tattoo he was going to get, or no, that he had actually gotten. He claimed he got a tattoo, and it was
It said Justice Knights.
No,
straight up on his arm.
It said JK.
JK on his arm.
But after further research, one of our members said, "No, man, that's like a prison sign or something like that. That's you get that in prison to say that you've been claimed by, you're someone else's."
You're not trying to. I think I
remember
that one.
Yeah. He copied a picture. He Googled the picture, and then he said that was his tattoo.
Yeah. But his demise was that he was PvPing some guys from another league who claimed that he apparently said that they were talking trash about the Justice Knights, and he was defending their honor. And in the video, which I think he'd ended up deleting, but you could clearly hear that the guys were probably black, and he would come after them a little bit, and oh, you can't say those things, and he was very what's the word I'm looking for? Very theatrical, maybe very like he was in character like all the time. And once they'd PvP'd him and everything, and he'd maybe won one, they'd won 2 or 3, and then it was all water under the bridge. But once we got to that point where water was under the bridge, he suddenly turned black himself, and oh, it's okay, my N-word, and it's cool, yo dog, it's all right, my N-word, stuff like that, and he showed us this video like it was like a dog bringing the dead animal they just caught to you to say, hey, look what I did, because he was so proud of it. He's like, guys, look, I defended our honor, and this was great. And we watched it, and like some of us were just like cringing, like, oh no, you can't say that, Hawk. You're not. That's myself. I don't say that because I find it very disrespectful. But some people do, and that's just not what we are about here in the Justice Knights. And we're like, no, you can't. And like I think it was that night that you could hear him crying over the microphone because he knew he messed up and he was gonna get booted, and this is a grown man that just yeah, his world just got crushed. So yeah, that was the first guy that Knife ever yelled at in game. Yes, it was.
Did I yell him? Did I yell him? No.
You yelled at him, and it was glorious.
Couldn't I have just talked to him loudly? No.
No. I can share that story too. Back when T4 raids were the biggest thing out there, we had our Thursday night event going on where everybody would form up a raid group, and we had 4 or 5 raid groups going on at once. And so we'd do the 2 instances, Gates and Prime Battlegrounds, and then we would head out and do the open world instances. So I had the genius idea in my raid group, and I was in the group with Knife. I messaged Knife and everyone else but Hawk. And a little background with this, Hawk, his character was fashioned after Hawkman, and he was very persistent that he had to be the only Hawkman character in the league because his last name was actually Hawk. And if anyone came in that had a Hawkman character, he would like shun them and cold shoulder and I'm the Hawkman in this league, and he was very adamant about no one else can be Hawkman.
You remember that, right, Quicks?
Yeah.
So my idea for the night, and I was kind of hoping it would catch on, was that we would randomly, this night wasn't so random, but we would randomly pick one member of the raid group to all dress like. So if I picked Knife, we'd all try to fashion our characters to look like Knife, so on and so forth. Well, I had randomly picked Hawk, so we all put on our best Hawkman gear. And this guy went from thinking it's kind of funny to like, okay guys, it's not funny. I'm Hawkman. I'm Hawk. And it was kind of a back and forth, roller coaster with this throughout the entire raid night until finally, and I remember we had just finished like the Voodoo Man out in Metropolis for one of the outside raids, and we're heading to the final fight against Eclipso, and he's getting all like crazy again, and finally Knife jumps in. He's like, "Damn it, Knife! This was supposed to be just a fun event. We were just trying to have fun with this, and you ruined it. So just..." And he's trying to... No, Hawk, just shut up. You've just ruined the whole thing. Just shut up. And he was quiet the whole rest of the night. Oh, I wish we were streaming back then. I would clip that. I would post it I would pin it to the top of my dashboard, whatever you want to call it. Because that was the first time and only time I've ever heard Knife get mad at someone and yell at them for being a child. Care to add to that,
I've
Knife?
ever.
I'm the only one who's
No, not really.
Does all that sound about accurate?
Yeah, it's pretty there.
Shot.
Usually a calm person. You can only,
You guys had the challenge?
do so much.
I saw that kind of float through in the text chat there.
We got a lot of chat going on. Pokepunk.
On the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Linda Lantern. He checked in.
Master Teacher Negus Prime.
Yeah, I guess he's... How you doing, Master Teacher? Random person.
Little black, little, I can't say it right. Lil, because it's L-I, oh no, it's L-L-L-I-I-L. Lil Black 91. 9 years, congratulating us on our 9 years. And Master Teacher Negus Prime.
We had a few other incidents, but
doesn't really join leagues anymore.
If that's Pedagog's like online handle for Twitch.
Yeah, Master. We're fairly casual. So schedules aren't really huge thing. I mean, heck, you just saw one of our oldest members, Brensinger. That's the first time we've seen him in a few months since Twitch released or Switch.
Yeah.
No, he was on back around one of the more recent events. I think Halloween event. He popped on for a little bit.
He popped on Christmas for like I think 1 day. That was it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember. Yeah.
Trieste in the last 4 or 5 years has been on 3 times. Quicks, this is his first time on, and
Ben Rhodes,
oh boy.
In and out.
Oh, Ben, don't get me started with Ben.
It's been a year. For me. It's been a year. I get on for the anniversaries, and then I get on for about a month, and then I take advantage of the free boost, and then I'll do something for a little while, and then I'll hang up the ring again for a little while.
I will say, and it is nice having you all on here, and for those of you that have kind of considered coming back, even our Thursday night stream. So one of the things the developers did to kind of help bring in more people to kind of keep them up with the current content, they have an event version of the newest content that as long as you are level 10 or above, you can be part of that raid group. You don't need to be
have the episode, or
you don't need to have the exactly. You don't need to have the episode. You don't need to have the end game gear. You can just jump right in with us. For the most part,
it does take a while to get to level 10. It takes minutes and minutes of gameplay.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But for someone like Trias, who hasn't been on in a bit, like Quix, who hasn't been on in a bit, that's probably not at an end game level. You don't need to be there to be part of the Thursday night stream and whatnot. So just no pressure, lots of pressure, but something to consider if you had any itch to get back in. Certainly, there's probably a lot that some of you are probably missing, raids and stuff like that. We also do a Sunday night one that we go back to some of the older raids and get feats and everything. So,
and with the anniversary comes a full month of having unlimited access to any episode, regardless if you own it or not.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Up until February 7th. So if you're a premium or even free to play, you can play any episode right now. Fully open, which is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
My pop quizzes are pressure, Manchito. Not the same kind of pressure that I'm used to giving you. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. We don't talk about that in League Chat. Sorry.
Yeah. Not ever again.
There's a lot of green.
Pressure equals Judge running the wheel. Oh, we should have Judge do his thing.
I don't know if he's ready. Okay, I'm good. Well, Daddy D, you're streaming right now, right?
I am for a little bit longer, yeah. Are you?
Well, as you know, I had to bring my PlayStation to a party. I was invited to a party, and knowing that this was the Justice Knight's 9th anniversary.
So you're at a party with your, while everybody's at a party, you're playing PlayStation?
Everyone, I was drinking, we were playing a drinking game, I had to stop. I had to come down. I brought my PlayStation. I plugged in. And,
so you're saying you chose party?
I chose both. I chose both. But I wanted to see you are running, so what I'm going to do with the stream is I'm going to set up a raid so that everyone who's viewing my stream right now, they will be into yours. Because
do you even know how to do that while you're drunk?
I'm working on it. Give me a second.
I don't think you even know how to do that.
I can do it. Do it.
Are we talking about your first date again?
I can do this myself.
And it's about to happen. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And
I like how you had to question the 2.
there you go.
We have a question on.
Oh, I was answering the question too. Damn it.
I'm so sorry.
From DCUO Gambit 203. Do you run Elite?
Yes and no.
Sometimes.
We're in the mood. Or somebody needs feats for it.
But not really the most recent content.
Episode, yeah.
I think the last time we ran Elite was the Cathedral.
We try very hard to keep this casual. We try very hard to, despite what Manchito says, no pressure. Not to say that we can't, but not all of our members are 500 skill points, fully spec'd for all elite content, and so we really try to focus on just logging on, having a good time, and not we get on this game to get over the stresses of the day, to have fun, and I've done some
and to run the content with the lower CR people, that's we all can do it at once rather than specific groups.
Yeah. We don't talk religion, we don't talk politics, we just go on and
now no sports.
And now no sports.
It's not like when we first started, when we would run what was the first raid? Fortress
of Solitude 3.
Fortress of Solitude 3. When we would start at 8 o'clock at night and 4 o'clock in the morning and still be stuck on the first boss.
Yeah.
So that was the commitment we had when we first started playing.
Yeah.
Well,
Boss.
And Gambit also says you don't have to have 500 skill points. LOL. Just get another mechanic in a good group, and we understand that.
Just a random arbitrary number.
Yeah, like I said, that's what Midori said. Just a random number. It's most of us are adults. Most of us have jobs, and some of us have kids, and I know for me this is I get on because I just want to get on and have a good time. I don't want to stress over. I remember back, Quicks, you'll remember this too, back when Tier 5 came out and the Lex Luthor raid.
Yes.
We tried for so long to beat that final boss there, and it would drive us crazy because we'd be right there, and there's all of a sudden, one shot later, we're scratching our heads. What did we do wrong? And
it took the fun out.
It did.
It took the fun out of it.
Not to say that some of us aren't elite players, or as you mentioned, metal mechanics. We do communicate. I feel we're a pretty good group, but that elite stuff's just it's not that it's too complicated or too challenging. It can be real stressful, and that's we don't really want to mess with that. Now, some of the stuff that's maybe a couple years old, that's elite content from a couple years ago. Like we were just getting into the Earth 3 stuff like a month or so ago, kind of doing some of the elite feats on that. Again, because it's obviously with us being higher CR, it's a little easier now, and not that we're just seeking easy stuff, but you're not stressing on it anymore. It's you should be able to knock it out for the most part. So, Red Immortal sent a message, said, "Hey, can I add my other hero to the league?" If you go and fly, are you on my stream? You got the link and everything?
Yes, I do.
If you go to justiceknights.us and one of our members right there, just put it on there. You can go to that website and apply. The really only have one main rule, and that's have a name that you might see in a comic book. No random X's, no random numbers, no despite some of our jokes tonight, nothing nothing sexual orientation, stuff like that.
No Apple names.
Update.
No
It's actually
Superman or Cyborg.
It's Star Maverick that asked the question.
Yes, Star. Again, as long as you meet the naming rules, we can bring you in.
Yeah. Just send me you can go to switch over now, and I'll just send me a PM or just something on JK Nation, and we'll add you.
Gambit says he's been playing DCUO since it came out from the Killing Joke server. That's where I believe the Justice Knights originated. His tune name is Ragin Gambit, Rajin Gambit. That name looks familiar.
I've seen that player.
It does.
I've seen him before. Yeah, I know that name.
Yeah, many of us have been around for that long.
I have to.
If he's been playing since back when their Killing Joke server was up, then probably would definitely know the name then.
Yeah.
I have to.
You guys are old.
Put a pause real quick. Yeah, I do gotta go. Again, thanks for
quick screenshot. Get everybody lined up together facing the camera, and Knife, you need to be in it. So give it a second.
I do want to say thanks for all those that logged in tonight, man. It's really good to see everyone.
Absolutely.
Do feel like I'm getting old.
Yeah. Gambit says he's from the beta launch.
Okay.
Everybody sit still for just a second.
I want to say most of you guys were, because I didn't join. I didn't start playing until I want to say April, May-ish 2012, and then I come across you guys. This wasn't even my original character that I joined with. Yeah. I still have that character. He's changed names since then, but technically Major Onage is my oldest character.
I think on right now, I know myself and Knife are like beta originals. Yeah. I started off on PC. I have a lifetime account on PC when I first started, and then I remember I pre-ordered the PC, and then I pre-ordered the PlayStation version, and I was playing on both for a while. And then just stuck to PlayStation once the Justice Knights, I joined the Justice Knights.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah,
I was so excited for this game when they were advertising it. It was like, oh my gosh, something so new and so interesting. And I remember pre-ordering the game.
I actually got to go to Comic-Con when they announced. When they were announcing the game, they had a whole night session. Jim Lee was there. All the developers were there. They were giving out posters. They had beer. They had soda, and that's when they gave out beta keys so that we can start playing it. It was the October 2008. I remember that event.
Good night, Minority.
I was unemployed and couldn't afford to really do anything, so I was just excited when I could finally download it on my PlayStation when I had to replace it after I sold the first one.
I sold my kidney to get money, so no, Vanquisher is the one who got me in this game. He told me that there was a DC universe. That I need to get on it. Right now, there's beta. I should sign up for it. And I think 2 days before the game went live, I was able to play for a little bit. And then he was like, "We have to get a league. We have to get a league day one." So if I recall, I had work, but I was just like, oh man, I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home. And I got the collector's edition too, with the one with the statue of Batman.
With the Batarang?
No, not the Batarang, just the statue. Oh, does he have a Batarang?
No, in-game. Yeah, the in-game item.
Oh no. Oh yeah, okay. Well, no, I got well, I call him Skippy now. Hold on.
Oh yeah, your
my Batdrone.
Yeah, the Batdrone.
Yeah, so I got the collector's item, but we were scrambling that first day. We were just like, man, hurry up, get online. I think I think Vanquisher's online first, and then he was egging me to get online as fast as I could. And it wasn't even just that. We had to download. I think we had to re-download the game, and that took forever. And we were like sweating bullets because we knew what we wanted to do. We knew we wanted to form. We had to get the Justice Knights at all costs, no matter what. So we got the Justice Knights finally, and then we got my cousin in California to log on and join us, and he was the third person. His name is currently the Sherry.
The Sherry.
The Sherry.
Yeah. The Sherry.
Who's currently probably drunk right now because the 49ers won. He's from San Francisco. He's probably drunk because he tailgates. So he's probably tailgating.
We used to have to schedule our playtime around him because of the time difference.
Yeah. Time difference. Because he's 3 hours earlier. The best we could do was 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning to raid. So it's 11 a.m. for us, but it was 8. Like,
yeah,
it was 8 a.m. He would get up
just
early.
Off work. No, he would get off of work. He would get up shift. Right, remember he was a night nurse.
So yeah, he would get off, and we'd raid for like an hour or two, or until we fail, and we give up.
4 or 5 o'clock sometimes.
At like Foss 1, we couldn't get those crabs. We couldn't get the broodmother out or something like that. It was difficult, but yeah, that was the beginnings of the Justice Knights. So I do want to thank everyone for joining. It was based on family.
He came after.
Justice Knights was based on family. It was 3 family members, and then it quickly became 4. It became everybody. Everybody. You guys are all family to me. Even for the ones that had to leave. For whatever reason, they had to leave. I always consider them family. We had good times.
I knew a couple people who left the league still pop in to watch the streams every once in a while, too.
Yeah, man, that's what it's about.
Ice. That's right. Ice Roger.
Ice Roger.
Hopex. Oh, that ended not so great.
Oh god. So even the people that we had problems with.
He's really called 5 Superman, at least in my own head, just because he was trying to do Superman with a 5 and a V. So I just called him 5 Superman.
Are we ending? We're ending the show?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's our show, everyone.
Yep.
I keep you here. You'll end the show with us. Unfortunately, we are out of time for our interview with DCUO Community Manager Maps. So I'll have to postpone that until next week. Our apologies, Maps. If you want to learn more about the Justice Knights, you can check us out at justiceknights.us. We are always recruiting. If you like what you saw here tonight and would like to see more, don't forget to like, comment, follow, share, hit the little bell, and subscribe to the channel. You can find me here on Twitch at DaddyDangerous78, on Twitter at DaddyDangerous7. I know I vowed to get those looking better, changing those to match by the new year, and that made me a liar. You can find Knife Edge on Twitter and on Twitch at Knife Edge now. Don't forget to check us out Sunday nights at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern for Sunday Night Live, and on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern for Thursday Night Nights. finally, if you hated what you saw here tonight and want to offer constructive criticism, feel free to like, comment, share, follow, hit the little bell, and or subscribe to the channel. Non-constructive criticism is welcome as well. Once again, my name is Daddy Dangerous. I was joined here tonight by our league leader and Batman's illegitimate son that he had with... Boston, I wasn't prepared for this. I wasn't prepared for this.
Hey, whoever it is.
Batman and Harley's kid.
Whoever it is.
Batman and Martha Kent.
Put that cookie down! Now!
Sorry, let's try that again. Batman and Martha Kent's illegitimate child.
Aww.
Knife Edge.
Knife Edge now.
Knife Edge out.
This has been the Justice Knights 9th anniversary special live stream edition.
Yes.
Thank you for watching, and good night, everybody. Thank you for everyone who joined us here tonight.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Knife Edge out.
Knife Edge out.
Knife Edge out.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.